Hello Pally, I'm Abby Black. Today is Tuesday, January 30th, and InFocus starts right now. Pally and international jugglers did their thing last weekend at Pally's first annual Game of Thrones festival. We will have a recap. A future mogul passes away, and a coding opportunity for Pally students through a special program at Stanford. All that and more is coming up on today's show. Let's get started with our daily pick. We'd like to thank Dante for sending today's daily pick our way. And remember, anyone can send in a daily pick, simply tweet it to us at Pally InFocus. Today's pick shows Mr. Knight shooting at this weekend's game. Now let's see what's going on around campus in today's campus bulletin. Today during Flex, the YWCA is sharing a workshop on the realities of sexual assault, harassment, and bullying while promoting healthy communication skills and bystander intervention. Gunn High School is hosting the 7th Annual Summer Opportunities Fair at the Gunn Library this Wednesday. The event will introduce students and parents to various types of summer opportunities available around the world. Representatives from 20 local and national programs will be present, and many other programs have sent their printed materials. This event is open to all high school students and parents from local high schools and will take place tomorrow at 7 p.m. in Gunn's Library. Today during Flex, there is an assembly for all sophomores. It will be in the PAC from 2 to 2:50. This Friday is Club Day Part 2. Students interested in joining any of Pally's wide selection of clubs should head out to the quad at lunch Friday to see if any spark their interest. For Anybody, ENY, standing for Earth Needs You, is a Pally club that cares for the earth and by planting trees. The club is planting a tree this weekend at Bixby Park. This event is February 14th at Bixby Park, Palo Alto from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Lunch and snacks will be provided, and students can also earn service hours for participating. Head to the URL on screen for more information or visit anybody.org. Moving on now from what's going around campus to what's happening in the world today, topping today's headlines. The founder of the Swedish furniture chain IKEA has passed away. Ingvar Kamprad died last Saturday at the age of 91 at his home in Sweden. Kamprad founded the company in 1943 at the age of 17, not long after becoming a billionaire with the company. The business has now over 400 stores worldwide and is expecting nearly $62 million in annual revenues by the year 2020. Kamprad was called by many one of the greatest entrepreneurs of the 20th century. A terrifying moment for skiers at the Kreisberg ski resort in Styria, Austria. Police say that 150 people were rescued after the chairlift stopped out of nowhere due to a technical defect. Helicopters flew up to the skiers on the lifts to bring them down to safety. No injuries were reported. U.S. Secret Service agents are warning banks all around the country about a new scheme to rob ATMs called jackpotting. It was seen in the past targeting Mexico and Europe, but is now being noticed hitting the United States in a coordinated style. The fraudsters pose as ATM technicians going to fix a teller machine. They open it with a key, and the Secret Service says anyone can buy these keys online. They then install a laptop or computer and force the machine to discharge all the money that it has. The Secret Service says that it's a problem that won't go away for a while, but to just be aware of anything suspicious. That's what's happening now, but let's look at what happened today in the past in this installment of Today in History. Today, in 1933, Adolf Hitler became the Chancellor of Germany. The Machtergreifung marked the end of the Weimar Republic and the beginning of the Third Reich. A change in the world would cause waves through history for decades to come. With Valentine's Day coming up, students might want to send friends a Valogram. McKenna is in the field with more information. McKenna?
It's almost February and love is in the air. So come out and get your Valograms on the quad or in front of the Mac. ASB will be selling them from February 2nd to 8th. One Valogram is $3 and 2 Valograms is $5. That's all from me. Back to you in the studio.
Now it's time to get another piece of the puzzle as we see if we can figure out who this week's Guess Who staff member is. Today's clue is that this staff member has sung in the Sydney Opera House as well as on the top of the Great Wall of China. Do you know who it is? Be sure to tweet your guesses to us at Pally InFocus. We will feature the winning names on Friday when we get to meet our secret staff member. For those of you who didn't catch this weekend's free-to-the-public juggling festival, Game of Throws, Cody Millar was there and put together this recap of the fun. To watch this story or any other feature from InFocus, head over to our website at infocusnews.tv. Paul Thye is in the studio now with the latest in Pally Sports news.
That's right, Abby. It is indeed a busy day. There are a ton of games coming up today. So let's get right into it. Here's today's upcoming sports. Today's girl basketball takes on Santa Clara at Santa Clara, which JV playing at 5:30 and varsity playing at 7. Boys freshman basketball takes on Menlo at home at 6:30. The co-ed varsity wrestling team takes on Wilcox at school at home at 6:30. Make sure to come out and support your fellow Vikes. But that's all for me. Back to you, Abby.
Thanks, Paul. Now it's time to find out who our birthday boys and girls are for today. InFocus wishes a very happy birthday to Dylan Fu, Lana Purdy, and Lauren Purdy. Coding has become a big business and affects nearly every aspect of modern life. From apps on your phone to the latest video games release and more, coding has become increasingly important and popular. Brandon Sugarman at Stanford University heads up the Code, Sleep, Repeat Academy and has more as he sits down with Nora in today's campus Zoom.
I'm here with Brandon Sugarman from Stanford, who's here to talk about a awesome coding academy for high school students. Thank you so much for joining me, Brandon.
Yeah, of course, no worries.
So could you introduce the coding academy? It sounds really cool.
Yeah, so basically last summer, a few of my colleagues at Stanford and I started a programming academy called Code, Sleep, Repeat. And the goal was to teach students in a week how to program in Swift, which is the language that your iPhone registers when you use an application. And so we started out last year. It was super successful. We had a ton of kids sign up. And this year we're looking to really expand and make our program a lot bigger. So we're talking to Redwood, we're talking to Drake, we're getting kids from all sorts of schools to apply. And it should be a really good time, yeah.
Yeah, so what kind of students are you looking to have apply?
Right, so you don't have to have any coding experience to apply, and it'll be a really incredible opportunity. So you'll have mentors from Stanford, both graduates and undergraduate. All of them will be computer science majors. I myself am a double major in math and CS. It's a really great opportunity, but what we're looking for isn't necessarily kids who have done programming before. You can literally have not done any programming, it doesn't matter. What we're looking for is students who are super enthusiastic.
Yeah.
So we have an application process on our website, which is codesleeprepeat.com. And basically, students navigate, go menu, apply now, and we ask 3 essay questions, which are about 250 words, and they'll talk about tell me about an app you want to build, why do you want to do this camp, what do you think you'll get out of it. So we want kids who are super, super enthusiastic about.
Well, that does it for today's episode. Be sure to visit our website, check old episodes, check the bulletin, or send us an email. Until next time, have a great day, Pally.